They are not like other radios, Ukhozi, where they will not play a Tsonga song at all.
It seems like you don't believe us, dog.
Like I'm telling you facts. I sent a song, man. I sent a song to Ligwalagwala.
Sure.
My new song, yeah. I sent it to Nana Namtofotof. It's disco song. I sent it to Ligwalagwala.
Sure.
And then we got a feedback. It's not the type of sound
that they want.
Fuck
out of here.
Oh, Ligwalagwala.
You understand?
Hey.
So it's that type of thing. It's
Ligwalagwala.
And I'm from Mpumalanga, right?
Wow.
I'm from Mpumalanga, but because it's
corruption was here when the whites came, and that was like a long time ago.
Oh, they created that corruption.
And what I want is that if I help you, please help me by helping this one.
Hi guys, this is Young Zod, soft life Mazingele. What do Rano? If it's not inside, it's on top. And I don't need anything. Just only twigging, that's all. Yeah, I'm still like that.
Alright, sanibonani abusheni ndimacheroni ndimadegwana ziri say ziri bo.
What did it say, Dog?
Yeah man, you good?
Easy does it.
Yeah. Good man, I'm good.
What it do?
Yeah.
So it's another episode, guys, of Peace of Mind podcast.
Yeah.
We back in action. We're coming live from Cottage
Eatery.
Cultured Eatery. Is it Eatery or Eatery?
So fun.
Eatery.
Yeah,
Eatery. And we are black, so we have to say it in a manner black people can understand.
Okay, we're coming live, man. We're coming live. We are live.
Yeah, we are live.
So today we have our guest here, man. There's a lot we're going to discuss with him. Not forgetting Bushman that side. We haven't had Bushman for some time on the podcast, man.
Hello, Lassy.
So welcome back, Chief.
Thank you. I was on leave.
You're on leave.
Yes.
You've been hiding.
No, it was one of those things.
Right.
Yeah, I need you guys to miss me.
Oh, okay.
So he's sometimes on camera.
No, he's not on camera.
I'm here.
He's always outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No, I understand.
He's always outside.
All right.
So Dog Lamb, what's good?
All right, man. I'm smart. How are you, man? How
Easy
you
does it, Dog Lamb. It's been a minute, fun.
It's been a while, man. Trying to push.
Yeah.
We're always there and there and there and here and there.
Yeah.
But we are live, man. We're pushing, and I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you guys, and I appreciate being invited to the show to come and share my story.
Oh yeah, this is wonderful, man. This is wonderful. Normally we give a very long intro, whenever we have guests on the show, and I feel like you also deserve, even if maybe it might not be as long as it's supposed to be. We're chilling out here with Zyle, Zyle, Fanawale,
13-6.
Man. This is how we rap. This is how we go. This is how we doing it. Give us a short intro, man. Who is Zyle?
Zyle is just Zyle. Let me just put it like that. Zyle is an artist. He's an entrepreneur. Zyle is he's a founder of a lot of things. I have a lot of let me say foundations that I've started to push other artists, because Zyle is an artist, but he cannot just focus on Zyle. He needs to also focus on other people, so he can help the people who are busy trying to push their clothing brands, busy trying to push their dancing careers, busy trying to push their modeling and stuff like that. So I have something called Hlanganisa Foundation, which is something that I focus mostly on other artists, not me, and it also helps the brand Zyle to reach even higher places or even more people or even bigger platforms. You understand? So Zyle is an artist, he's a rapper, he's a musician, he's a vocalist. He's the full package.
Yeah, full package.
Yeah, that's Zyle.
I can see you even wearing some merchandise.
This is the new merchandise that I have. It's called Yimayane, where I dropped a song, a disco song.
Yeah.
So the name of the song is Yimayane way.
Oh, right.
So this is what I'm wearing. So I always make songs that I can wear.
Oh, you're always wearing your songs.
I'm always wearing myself. You understand?
Yeah. That's
so,
proper sticks, yeah.
so that's how I push my stuff. So it's under Hlanganisa wear. Clothing.
Yeah.
This brand. So the clothing brand has different types of let me say headlines or content that you understand. So that's how I push my stuff.
I was even gonna ask about the hands, but already I know Imanyana. Since
Imanyana
I know what
way.
Imanyana means.
No, so you thought it's that.
No, it's not there. It's almost there, but the hand is inside.
Yeah,
It's not what we
you
used
thought
to.
you thought it's a diamond.
I was gonna ask. I was like,
Nah, don't worry, the diamond is there.
yeah.
The
diamond is
Oh, the
there.
diamond is
The
there.
diamond
Oh,
is
The
there.
mudra.
The diamond is there. So yeah, man, you understand?
So you guys are messing up with me. So now we're here. We no longer.
No, it's the same.
This is nothing, Dog Lam.
Yeah.
This
is just-
you'll understand.
It's a concentration mudra.
It's a
So
mudra.
when you're doing this, you know that you can concentrate. You can answer to the best of your abilities.
Yeah.
You
So
understand?
this is a form of concentrating.
Yeah.
You don't know, Chief Lam.
I didn't know.
I show
bro.
you
If you fall
this-
off,
this-
it means you're losing.
This other time.
If
You
it
understand?
falls off, then you're losing it. You also
you
knew.
don't know.
I know.
Oh, gang, Dog Lam.
Oh, he's coming from the bomb. Wow.
It's not,
it's from Limpopo,
come on.
Yeah.
So what are you saying about people
Nah,
from
you-
Limpopo?
No hater.
You need to tap in. You need to tap
Yeah,
in.
tap in,
Even,
Dog Lam,
Yeah, you need to tap
So I
in
need
and
to be like
understand.
this.
No,
No, you don't have
relax.
to. You don't have to.
Do it
You
your
don't
way.
have to.
Do it your way.
Yeah, you do it your own way, man.
Oh,
For as
no.
long as you are chill.
Yeah,
you know,
man. No, that's nice, man. That's
Yeah.
nice. You're saying you rap, man, and there are a lot of things that you mentioned that you do. What is the inspiration, especially when it comes to rap? What inspired you to choose rap out of all things?
Let me say it was Lil Wayne who inspired me to start
Yeah.
the rap thing because
So it was Lil Wayne.
yeah, he inspired a lot of guys.
Yeah,
and
a
so
lot
of-
you understand. So
a
when
lot
I
of cats
started,
now,
yeah,
I was
when I
thinking it was J. Cole in your case.
Why J. Cole?
I don't know.
I'm
man.
old school, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I'm really old school. So
Yeah.
even when you listen to the music, you can tell because in order for you to differentiate between a guy who's old school and new school, you can
Yeah.
listen to the messages of the song.
Yeah.
The people who are old school, their music is conscious, or we put a lot of content in our
it
music.
has meaning.
It has meaning. So the people who are not old school, their music is just trendy things that you can just
They just jump to
you understand.
whatever
You
that's
just
happening.
say today and then tomorrow it expires. So when we make music, it's something that you can play today, even after 5 years,
Yes.
you can still play that thing.
So you see, that's why I was saying that I kind of thought you were inspired by J. Cole more than
J. Cole was also inspired by Lil Wayne.
Mina, I'm inspired by Cole. So yeah.
Okay.
You understand? So that's the thing.
Okay, J. Cole takes it from Lil Wayne.
He was inspired by those guys
Yeah,
who
Lil
started.
Wayne, Jay-Z, the guys who came
Nas,
before him.
Big up to
the
you. I'm
Nas,
also inspired by Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How does Lil Wayne inspire you, Bushman?
I like the song that says,
Which one?
"Have pussy for sucker."
This one is outside.
I love him.
It's good.
He's dope. He's
It's
dope.
good. The word play,
Inspired. He
Allah.
inspired a lot of us, man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's
Okay. No problem, man. And then just to take it deep inside. How's the rap culture around Bushbuck Ridge?
let me say it like this. In Bush, we
Yeah.
do have a rap culture, but it's not really that deep, let me say it like that, because we don't really have a lot of cats who really practice the
culture.
the culture,
Sure.
the way it needs to be practiced. Or I'm not saying that I know how it needs to be practiced, because Name is just something that I found. I want to say it's a bad. When you check, it's only a few cats around Bushbuck Ridge who really know or really put in the work, because anything, when you need to do it to be perfect on it, you need to put in the work on pieces, because each and every time when you do a song, or maybe when you write lyrics, you get better.
Consistency.
On pieces, you get better with each and every lyric that you write.
Yeah.
So there are not a lot of guys who really take the time to sit down and focus on the art and everything. That's why you'll find maybe it's only 5 cats who are really
conscious,
famous, not really conscious, but famous or known. It's not a lot of guys.
It's not,
because in order for you to be known, your music needs to make sense,
and it needs to be unique.
You understand? You can't just come in sounding like MT
and thinking you're gonna make it.
We already have MT, so
you understand?
So you cannot MT, bro.
So it's like that.
No, I get it a lot, cause you know, like I've seen it, especially in so many hoods. You find that a lot of people who want to start music, they go into rap, and a lot of them fail to make it.
It's because they are just following. It's not something that they have inside.
So for some people, it is like something
more like
that
a
they
calling.
have. It's a calling.
Music is a calling, man.
Yeah, music. It's a calling. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chief, you wanna?
I think one of the questions that I wanted to ask when I heard you guys are gonna be having him on board. We come from the same place. From Timbarati, Akonuk.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask him, having been a guy who was born there and grew up there for almost 13 years of my life, I mean, the place is not really having artists to that matter. What made you choose to say, I want to be an artist? I mean, like when I was growing up in Akonuk, man, I was a doctor, an engineer and whatnot. So when I firstly heard about your music and me from social media, I could pick it up that you're different. But what inspired you to go against all the odds? That I came teacher around this or doctor and whatnot, and said, this is what I want, this is me. It's that you take it or leave it. And Ukhozi choose to sing with your own language, of which we don't really want that. What pushed you?
So I won't say there's something that pushed me. I can't really explain what made me choose this path. It just happened.
Like back to what we were saying, the calling.
You know, like it just happened because when I was listening to Lil Wayne, as I said, I was inspired by him. My first verse ever, music, I took his verse and let him make it rain. I wrote it down. So when I wrote that verse down, I started changing it word by word. Like I changed word by word in Chinchama lyrics, and then I installed in my own words because I just felt like it was something cool to do. You know, rapping is. It was not when I started. It was not something I thought one day I would be this big artist one day. No, to me it was like I'm just doing this because it was fun for me. It was fun for me. And when I meet other guys, because as I said, he inspired a lot of guys. There were a lot of guys where I come from, I think where we grew up, who they were rap on. This is like when you go out, there were a lot of Lil Waynes.
Same when it comes back to what I was saying now, a lot of hoods around South Africa, you know, especially among the youth, when we try to find just one thing to do outside of just being alive, as either we're gonna play football, from football then we're like, fuck, let me venture into music and start.
No, you cannot just venture into music. That is something that you guys don't understand.
No, you cannot just venture, but a lot of people try to do that. That's why I'm saying
they
that
were just following what they don't understand
because it was cool. It's a trend.
It looked cool to a lot of people, and you find that if you are not called for that, Vele, you're not gonna be there.
Later you drop out of it.
Vele, in the long run, it will show good.
We started off with a lot of guys, but then now
where are they?
Still standing.
So it was not really to answer your question, Shaisek. I hope I answered you. It was not really something that there was nothing that really pushed me. It just happened, naturally. And then I grew with it, you know. And then I started seeing, this thing when I do it, other people can dance to it and they like it when I do it. Like, hey, spoil she blind. And then those compliments, they made me want to go even further.
And then while we're still there, you said, you know, back where you come from, there were a lot of Lil Waynes. And I would like to believe that some of those people ended up realizing that, you know, music is not for them. So now I'm coming back to you, who is still in music. And to so many artists around Bushbuck Reach who are doing music. How are the brands and sponsors receiving you guys?
Man, it's you know where we come from.
Yeah.
Let me just say Bushbuck Ridge. A lot of people like to compete.
Yeah.
And Ukumashaku, most of the time there's no need for competition because we are not doing the same things.
Yeah.
So when we come in and foot as home rapper, because where we come from in Bushbuck Ridge is not a place where hip hop originated in Bushbuck Ridge or in South Africa. Let me just say South Africa. Hip hop is not South African.
It's an adopted culture.
It's an adopted culture. So when you do something like hip hop, Bushbuck Ridge, a place ya ku kutale ku bativa kurti artist. The artists that we enter disco or the artists who do disco. So when you come with something different, you are going to be sidelined.
Not well received. Yeah.
You know, people are not gonna understand. When I started doing hip hop, I was doing it in English. I was using English. I was rapping in English. But when I started performing, I could see good people are not. Like, people don't really understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, they take you for a snob or some stuff.
Because they think... yeah, so where you come from, it plays a very huge role in this type of things. And the brands, some brands are very accommodating to us. They are trying to push, they can say, no, this boy is very talented. He knows how to put words together. Some people will support, some don't. But we don't really cry about that because, well, it is what it is. You know, you understand.
But in your case, what brands have you worked with that have come through and be like, you know what, Zyle, here's something we want to assist you with. Maybe you have an event, maybe you have an upcoming album. They come forward and be like, man, here's something that you'll see what to do with it.
I've never really gotten anyone who, to be honest, who can say, let me try and push you like this and that and that. The only people who I can say help me to be Zyle, it's my producers. So you see the guys who produce my music, they are the guys who invested a lot into me because most of the time I don't even pay these niggas.
Yeah, and studio time is expensive.
And studio time is very expensive. So when they understand, this boy, he wants to do music, but he does not have the funds to do music. So that's why I will always give a very big shout out to my producers, Sabza Beats, Candy Sonic.
Shout out to Sabza Beats,
those
Candy
two guys.
Sonic.
They understand. My daughter, look, you are trying to push, and we are from the same place or from the same area. Now they have that thing. Maybe one day
there will be someone who's
gonna be up there from our area. So they do what they can to push. And I would also like to thank RFM, people like RFM, the radio. When RFM came to life, that's when I actually really started growing.
So you knew that, you know, with RFM, you know, my music is going to be able to reach to people. And
it was not something that I can say I knew. It's like when they started playing my songs. So a lot of people started listening to the radio, and then they paid attention to who's this guy who they playing on the radio. And then from there the name grew like that. And being a radio from Akonu, it played a very value with me. As I'm from Akonu, they played a very huge role in pushing the brand. And then there are people who own the venue, tavern and stuff like that. There are other guys who, yes, they are supporting us for financial gains and stuff like that. But now you can see they have that belief in this boy can go far sometimes, because now sometimes I want to go to the studio tomorrow. I'm going to push 200 petrol. They are able to give you that money and push you.
By far that 200 and now your studio still no man.
He's pushing. So now when I do my things, I know I can go to that guy's venue and do my things there because he supports me the way I support him.
There's also, I mean, you talked about rapping. You also talked about disco, right?
Yes, sir.
You being, I would love to believe, 90 something, right?
Yes, sir.
So I mean, 1995, Tsonga disco music. Come 2000, you being like, then what? What the F, right? And you're not a dull guy. You the type of 2000. You go with the flow. Now that you sometimes have to track it disco, and then what inspires those kind of tracks in you, and to stay true to what you want. Whoever who's who does not love disco because of lately last week he is directed from way back here that come even those disco songs even some of us Matsonga fish now all the Tsongas from Nesprit and wherever now they're playing so what keeps you okay now in Tsongo, but this is what I want to do. Whether we love it or not.
Yeah, music. It's somehow people put stereotypes or the criteria on music or music lower so because we knew there was not a young boy.
Sometimes when I hear you sing those songs, I'm like,
because I listen to those guys a lot. Like I listen to Bo Peter Tinet, I listen to Bo Penny Penny, I listen to Bo General Muska, Penny Maingani. Those are the type of artists that I listen to. I listen to music wako una message.
Okay.
So most of the time message lower sheshi, but in a music lower sheshi, I wanna message low men like because I want to do music that builds. Because I ended up realizing if I just make music, I'll build it.
It's not gonna stand the test.
It's not gonna stand the test of time. Or because I chose good music is this thing that I'm gonna use to feed myself and my kids on this. So when I'm no longer here, will my music still live to feed my kids? If I make trendy music or music work, I'll not message.
It's not gonna be there.
My kids when I'm gone. Music law will benefit.
There won't be no legacy.
Why we still there on legacies, man? Post COVID-19, artists were getting money, getting incentive from the government. Did you guys in the Bushbuck Race get something?
It was not much money, bro.
There was.
I did not even get the 100 rand.
Can I educate you there?
On what?
You know this, that other company of mine, right? And then people were getting a whole lot of money about post-COVID. The reason is, up here at home, people are not really registered. They're not following the processes and
You're talking about businesses.
No,
it's
companies. Even companies.
Yeah.
When we say companies, even him as an artist.
A lot of record labels fell on 2020, brother, because
a lot of businesses fell also.
But I mean, like post the COVID-19, you know, because there were some guys who were getting
nobody
money.
got like 150k, 250k.
No,
even if you
that's
AKA or something, bro.
No,
maybe there are people who got that.
You know why I'm bringing this point up. There are some artists. If you're going to say there are some artists who got so much money, and there are some people who were put as custodian of some sort, who were supposed to, like, let's say in Bushbuck Rich, you have one very big artist who's international. They give that money to that person and say distribute among the people who are here.
So they did that around here, but then I don't want to be calling out.
Name is because I work with these people, right? I know them, so I don't really want to say what happened.
I know the guys.
I know what happened.
Did they give you guys money?
No, they did not. But man, I'm not crying about that. Because why? We are not in those rooms. On this is we don't understand. Okay, man, I'm not one artist who is going to cry to people or you need to be doing this and this and this for me because I'm self-reliant. I'm self-reliant. I don't look on other people to help me with things. So I know Maliko artists were supposed to get post-COVID because COVID really is something that messed up everyone.
A whole lot of things.
I had a car wash, COVID win because I was supposed to pay rent even though maybe umuka kungene 3 at month. Mara unwa ndawo loko nyanga hela ilaba mali. COVID ikawate itele on this is and not even just the music side. So me personally there's no money that I got COVID and I'm not even worried about it because I'm sure yalwanga ikuma nako hela say
it
it's about what you do with the money that makes
exactly. So
you're not really bothered about the person who
yeah,
got the money.
I don't care, bro.
It was not even big money, so I tell you.
Don't say that.
I know.
And I'm not just saying that to be cool.
I won't even call out names, but I know.
So you know.
Oh,
Do you
we
know.
know.
How much- do you know
we
how
know.
much it
Ah,
costs?
fine. Relax.
Do you know?
Hey, on
I'm
spot.
not asking. I'm not asking.
You got
for,
money.
No, I'm not asking
Yeah,
for
they
the.
did.
Hey, Baba
People
Slim.
got money, big money,
That's why I'm like,
big money, big
I
money,
was there, I know these things.
big money.
Do you want me to go in the files?
No, we're not even going
Not
file.
here.
Atama Fugati got money.
You
all
told
know
me you wanna
Atama
talk about
He wants to mention him.
Money
We
from
know
where?
him, money. Everybody knows
Money
him.
from where? From NL? What?
No,
yeah?
no, not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
There are people
bruh.
here.
Post-COVID, comrades who are artists, comrades who are artists, they got money from the government. They're supposed to distribute the money
To
they
the
didn't.
artists.
I don't know how many calls
I know that,
I got
yeah.
from here, specifically in Tulamahas or Bushback Beach, of artists. Some of your names were mentioned in the money thing.
That was coming here.
That was coming in.
We know.
It's a
We
problem
know.
because of people
We know,
we have to protect.
and we know these guys.
Yeah, we know.
It's not like we don't know these
them.
guys. It's just that in life, Vele, sometimes
But one day you must name and shame this
Ah,
guy.
No,
yeah,
life is not
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
we don't have.
Use the concept because life is never fair. Who said
Yeah,
life is
you
never fair?
just need to understand good Vele in life.
Yeah.
It's never fair.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
It will never be
It's
fair.
a dirty
And the
game.
day it's fair, that's when we are there
Where?
in the promised land.
Yeah. And you need to understand
Yeah.
good connection is when we karma.
Yeah,
no,
karma,
man,
karma,
I
fine.
know.
So whichever seed that you plant.
Yeah.
Eish.
Yeah, now we are getting there. I see.
And the next part that we're going to, ne,
Yeah.
there's some part where you're gonna have to bring in karma, not karma, owning masters. It happens to a lot of artists in South Africa that we just make music. Like you said, started making music because we love music.
Yes, sir.
And you meet me, I have money, I'm like, let me sign you.
Like your brother said, they said you wanna coin money on me, so
Yeah.
I don't know if
Hey,
it's gonna
that's
fuck me over.
that's another that's a debate
talking
for
about
another
me?
day. That's a debate for another day, man.
How could you do that?
That's a debate. Yeah, that's a debate for another day. That's a debate for another day. So you meet me, I'm like, man, I can give you like 200,000. You're gonna be making money under my record label.
Yeah.
And then I own your masters, and somebody doesn't even know what masters
Masters
are.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you start making music, you blow up, you're like, I'm gonna be rich, and I'm the one who's gonna be rich because of what you signed on the contract. Is it the case around here?
It is sometimes.
Yeah.
There are people who, when I meet,
Yeah.
most of not artists, Tala Bushback Rich, that would
Yeah.
treat not
Record
manager or the record label. I've met a lot of people
I know a few.
on this. So, but on your case at the masters and everything, I just feel like artists need to understand good music is a business.
Yeah.
It's not I
It's a eat or
Yeah.
be eaten
want
time.
to say this is the jungle.
Love the jungle.
This is a jungle.
So
So,
you eat or be eaten,
if
that's it.
you just feel like you are just going to be an artist and you don't care about the business side of your music, you get fucked.
Yeah, you
Sorry
fucked.
if I don't know.
get ripped off.
You
No,
get
anything goes, man.
Okay, you get effed.
Yeah.
You understand? So every artist just needs to know music is a business.
Yeah.
That's why the artists, they are the highest paid people on the planet. Because it's a very big business.
Yeah,
It's
very
lucrative,
interesting.
man.
Yeah.
It's a
And
lucrative
artist,
business.
logo is artist.
Yeah.
Artist because even someone.
Yeah.
And when you look at those people that you idolize or you aspire to be like, they are rich. Why do you think they are rich? That's the question that you need to ask yourself as an artist. Good, rich, even rich in Jan. And then you do your research. You know, okay, as an artist, this is what I need to know. Contract. If you don't know how to read or you don't know how to read contracts, get somebody in your family or someone.
But around here, do we even get to that stage of guys signing contract that is just getting in studio recording?
What do you mean around here? You mean just
Bushback Rich?
Nah, they're not really. There's not a record label that I know of. Up there.
Yeah, it's major.
There are smaller record labels, people who are trying their things here, and then they find an artist here and there, and then they sign them, whatever. But it's not something it's official.
Yeah.
Like bo ambitious when you say bo mabala noise or kalawa jazz me. We don't have that type of thing here in Bushbuck Ridge. Not that I know of.
Yeah, we do not have.
I don't know of such
No, we
things
do not
here.
have.
So, on this one, I'm gonna need your inputs, both of you guys.
Okay.
You look at being a record label bound artist and independent. Which one is more profitable for an artist?
You wanna answer first?
I mean,
You both artists.
No, let him answer first and then I'll answer.
Which one is more profitable?
I can say both, bro. It depends because logo in the nifla utifanda so prior kumoto or not funding so le bull one, but then I know a label will screw you up then.
But it depends.
It depends.
It depends. You can win with both. You can still lose with both.
Yeah.
So it depends, Guru, when you are signed.
Yeah.
What do you do with the money that you get? You can. I mean, if Ambitious can come to me now, I'm an artist who believes in independence, right? Who I'm an independent artist. But if Ambitious can come to me back and forth, we want to give you a $10 million deal. On this but we own 50% of your masters. I can be like, cool, give me the 10M. And I know go 50 million deal. I'm able to do maybe 3 albums or 4. I can give you 4 albums. And then I take the 50M, I invest it in something else, and then I grow from there.
But
they take into a
do you guys,
new height.
Like talking about that, do you guys in the music industry ever think about? I've heard some of your songs talking about education and whatnot, investing too much into understanding the business side.
Just press continue.
And just, do you know the business side of music? Look, me as an individual, I know because I did my studies.
But the collective does.
But the other people maybe they don't know, and I cannot go to them because if you want to know something, you have to ask. I cannot assume maybe someone else knows this or they don't know. That's why they even kungarla Bushbuck Ridge, Kura Handle, there are a lot of artists who get fucked outside because they don't have the knowledge.
And one thing while we're still there, on artists who are getting fucked, artists who sometimes maybe they are smart when they're signing contracts. Let's say here you are, you're an artist and you feel like there is a record label that comes and be like, we can do this and this for you, and you're thinking, if I go independent, man, I can even be more successful than being when I'm record label bound. What are the advantages of being in a record label and the disadvantages?
The advantages of being in a record label is that they spread you to a wider audience. Because underboard they are connected with because the record label, the owner but owner music. Like they own other things that are not music. Like they own TV stations, they own clothing brands, they own a lot of things, they have stakes in everything. So they have a conglomerate of people who are in everything on the planet.
Do everything for you.
So that's why when an artist gets a deal, when he gets a deal with a quick, he has a Puma deal.
He's associated with Nike.
Jiggy Sprite, Yangana. Jiggy Hunters Dry, Yangana. Jiggy DSTV. One piece is it's not just music. We have power enough to put you there. It's the connections that record connects. So independently, so you don't know anyone at Puma. You don't know anyone at Nike. You don't know anyone at Hunters Dry.
Unless if you are filthy rich. Unless if you are filthy rich, then you can buy those things.
But now that you talk about networking, when personally, is the network enough labush? We pull in the artist.
Yeah, there's enough network. It's just that do the people who have
the money,
the network, or the connections,
are they greedy or not?
Want to help other people? We have enough people in Bushbuck Ridge who can do anything for anyone if they want to.
And you know what I like? What you guys always mention brings me to the next question that I have. Now when you talk about helping an artist, people having all the resources to assist another person, Kabalungu, that guy, he sampled. You call it sample or remix? He sampled that song. And as you know, before that song went digital, already people could feel that we're vibing with this song. Everybody was, you know, for kind of like relating to the song. People love the song, and he saw that people are loving the song. What he did, he went and put the song on digital streams, tried to monetize. Do you feel like that guy, if we're saying there are enough people, why wasn't there any Tsonga person around who could have approached that guy? Not even Tsonga, even other tribes who have money and like, bruh, we see what you're trying to do, and the people who you're trying to sample, let me invest this much ka business in your music. Let's go and pay off these people.
It was just a one song.
No, you can't.
Just a one song.
So you cannot risk on that.
And then you can't.
So that's your answer. You're saying you can't. You won't risk on one song.
No, you can, Maranako. You can't pay off someone for their intellectual property.
Yeah.
Because if we one of that song, it's a sample, but it take the original song, the way it was sang.
Yeah.
The problem, these people doesn't even change anything.
The way it take the voice later straight
it was like straight up sampling the voice later.
It's like
so I feel like he was trying something, but then it worked.
It worked for him.
It worked, but then
he did not monetize, but it worked.
But then, do you think when we're now talking about those people who have money, who can network and like do anything for somebody?
So with the guy Doglam, are you sure he's gonna have like other songs like that one?
No, I'm just saying. Let's look at that issue, that song, Jerusalem. You remember there were some international people who came in and poured money, Master KG, so that on only that song, they were only interested only on that song. So I'm thinking, even Naka, this guy, you're not investing on so many things. You're just investing only for that project only, and say
it's a different case.
The thing with people these days, Lassy, they just do things without not thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then, like this guy, what he did, like uwele henhle ka nhlanhla. Hayi ku always hleketa ngopfu over and over. What these guys need to do is to go back to say, we Tsongas, we musicians, we hleketa about the music and put some more thinking into their next move, of which that can help them, because there's a lot of hits. Nagakunika hitting one year, those kind of songs.
Sampling is very broad, guys. Kuna tingoma takutala ningatiyendla me. Most of my songs that I do, I sample. But people can't even tell but it's a sample because I'm creative about it. On basis and you don't have the power to can come to me if you
because you're not sure.
I'm pretty sure. It's just that I changed. I was inspired by you.
So you didn't like take the song.
I didn't copy and paste.
No, I just took what you did and I made it better.
Reminds me of when you are at school, they will tell you 95% plagiarism, of which that's what Lomkawa Lungo did.
So
99.9%.
Like the actual song.
So you copy and paste them, and then somebody who reads and go write their own song, but then inspired by this song.
Exactly. And his issue, it could have been solved easy. You just go to the people and tell them, Bon, I did this song. Even if maybe before, and then they took it down, right? When they take it down, you go to them. This is the song. It has potential to make hundreds and hundreds of millions. Take 60%. I take 40%. From that 40%, you go far. That's what Benna Boy did with Last. That girl, Tony Braxton, whoever. It's Tony Braxton.
I don't know
sampled
the song,
Tony Braxton. And then she took 60% of the song. Was Spirit by Questa. The guys, they take 60%. It doesn't mean you take 60%. Normally we have to gig right.
So but they're taking 60% of your royalties.
I mean, like
It's his.
Even the people who
education
surround.
behind.
Like he does not. So absolutely, logo say, but take it down. That song, Kaya is the end of the world.
Yeah.
And even right now, you can still fix it.
And that's how you fix it, Pella. Under where you were able to reach those people.
Sure.
The
label, whatever.
The people who own the song. Now you go and sit down with them because now they need the money. It's not like they don't need the money. Because if I take her down, they know it's going to make a lot of money. And we are not going to get anything.
5%.
Deep level. I simply Makuvel. The one
HW.
They took it down,
But
you could monetize from the performance and stuff. Really.
You mean Makuvel?
Yeah.
No, from the royalties.
From the royalties of the song.
Yeah.
When the song is played,
was he getting
anyway.
something from your royalties?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why it's better than nothing, Lassy. Even if you're getting 5%.
The song, like as a brand, it grows your brand.
Now let's talk about going independent. MT. He was a big name under.
He's a big name.
Still is,
bruh.
No, I feel like marketing wise, he still is a big name. You can't erase that. You can't erase the songs he made. You can't erase the talent that MT had. But then the reach, it's no longer there.
No, come on. I want you to look at this. Imman lwaku inkulu ka ambitious at the moment. Okomosho ina didingla MT.
MT.
Yeah.
No, you
had,
can't.
like,
That's why I'm saying you can't erase the marketing. Record label, like you were saying, the people are connected. You go independent, you lose all that. Is it worth going independent?
MT did not lose.
Yeah.
He lost when he left, but now he's fine. That's why I'm saying.
Nice.
Are we sure it's fine, guys?
Bruh.
A step down.
Is it a step up or step
Blow up, vele itabana impact.
Yeah.
Even Makadzi now,
Yeah.
she's independent. The time she was at open mic, she was bigger than she is now, based on the billboards,
the PR.
But it does not mean Kuri win. No, the music is still there. She's still getting gigs. MT is gigging.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's why I'm talking man ka ambitious. Woman got not that impact now. Because I don't look ambitious. You're not MT.
But also what I've seen, if you go to ambitious and say man loyanga occupy a position at MT, they've never had somebody who loyanga talent at MT since.
They've
I'm not fucking funny.
I know that. But do we think if MT are ambitious in terms of market wise?
Nah, bro.
Would he be like the way he is now?
He still has the market layer now MT. Covering ambitious.
Yeah.
He still has that market. Defense later
I say is nice now.
Nice.
Look at the songs that he dropped after ambitious.
I don't know. I'm not happy. I feel like that guy is one of the people who is supposed to have won BET and stuff. I saw the exploitation at ambitious. I wasn't happy with the exploitation.
All labels will exploit you.
Yeah.
No, I just think like
Even yours, ne? Even yours, ne?
Yeah.
My own label.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then independence.
How can I say?
Artists pusher. Let's look at Casper Nyovest. He was like his own guy, since he started. He never wanted anyone's money. And he was able to build a brand for himself. Why is it that our artists fail to reach the ultimate Casper when they get out of those labels?
It's not everyone who's like Casper. That's the thing. Like other people are not. They need bosses in life.
Yeah.
There are other people who work naturally, who are artists. They just focus on the music.
Sure.
They need a team behind.
Yeah.
Push a brand. So kuna di ambi ball way nemfu.
Yeah.
Kuna majidala mayaku ball way tlanga simple.
Yeah.
Mara kuna lava bakite hard work bolweni. Shaya na swani even outside in my business in fana wo Prince KB. You see Prince KB.
Yeah.
He's a DJ who has businesses, multiple businesses. Mara tuko tu want DJ tap at the business.
They're failing to have businesses.
They're failing. It's just that over here individual. How is that person individual?
Yeah.
This is so I'm not saying MT is I don't think MT is failing.
Yeah.
It's just that he does not have that media push.
Yeah.
But he's still everywhere.
That's what's lacking, That's what's lacking.
It's not.
It's not, dog. He's pushing.
It's not
the guy,
lacking.
No, I'm not saying lacking as in making music. He still makes good music. MT is still MT.
And he's
but
gigging.
the push,
like how?
The push, like he's saying, the push that he had, the media push.
The media push is not there anymore, but he doesn't need it now. It was there when he needed the push, but now he's an artist who He stood. So everyone knows MC.
Solid.
Everybody
dog.
knows.
Yeah.
Like, we
Solid,
sold.
solid.
We sold.
Everyone knows
Just
MC.
like now, if I like bump into, like I'm scrolling through Spotify, I'm like, MT, I'm gonna press play.
I was playing MT Tolo yesterday. I was playing the Logan album.
Yeah.
I drop after
Ambitious.
because he's an artist. I know he's talented. Even after the billboards,
Yeah.
he does not need that anymore.
Yeah.
He's fine.
It's fine. It's nice.
You understand?
Okay, now let's come back to this one. You know, I have like 2 questions, but then not sure which one to ask first. I'm gonna ask this one first. Airplay on radio. How much influence does it play into how big an artist becomes, or how much money an artist makes? Look at Ukhozi FM. Look at Munghana FM. 2 radio stations. But then when you look at Kuya into what we call mainstream, Zulu is kind of like, you make a Zulu now, you'll be mainstream tomorrow, like, especially if it blows, you are mainstream. But in our Tsonga language, you make a song today, yeah, you're gonna blow nyana la nyana, and then next thing, you are back where you were. Is there sabotage, or is there enough airplay, or maybe they prioritize some other songs from outside, like at the local radio stations, and even this SABC radio stations that are like kuna Munghana lonene. It's for the Tsongas, we know. Ukhozi is for the it's for the Zulus. But Munghana lonene, what's happening, bro?
Going back to that,
Yeah.
if we want to really get deep into this issue, it did not start now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Like but in colonialism played a very huge role into why a certain tribe is always above other tribes. And this is it's all about who fought the war. I don't know if you understand.
No, I get
We're
you.
going deep.
Yeah, I get
It's
you.
all about who fought the war. That's why he is at the forefront. If you did not fight the war and people don't know your history about the war, everyone knows Shaka Zulu, right?
Yeah, I know that.
You understand?
Shaka Ilembe.
Exactly. Who knows Gungunyana?
Nobody.
Just you guys from around here.
Just us guys.
So that's what's happening in the radio.
Yeah.
But then now I'm coming back to Munghana lonene. It is supposed to prioritize you guys. It is supposed
They
to.
are.
They are.
they?
Though, yeah.
They are. They 95%, or let me say, or even 98%.
Yeah.
It's Tsonga songs.
It's Tsonga music.
It's Tsonga songs.
Yeah.
They just play a little bit of Big Zulus, Javanyana here and there. They are not like other radios, Ukhozi, where they will not play a Tsonga song at all.
Yeah. It seems like you don't believe us, dog.
Like I'm telling you facts. I sent a song. I sent a song to Ligwalagwala.
Sure.
My new song, Imanyane.
Yeah.
I sent it to Nana Namtofotof. It's disco song.
Yeah.
I sent it to Ligwalagwala.
Sure.
And then we got a feedback. It's not the type of sound
that they
play.
want.
That
Oh,
they
fuck
want.
out of here.
Oh, Ligwalagwala.
You understand?
Hey.
So it's that type of thing. It's
Ligwalagwala.
and I'm from Mpumalanga, right?
Bruh.
I'm from Mpumalanga, but because it's Mara, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Disco. Hey, maybe Maswati.
Come on.
Or the English type of things. You understand? So it's like that. I become Metro. We only play commercial songs. Metro FM.
So what makes it commercial? The known music.
It's the English. English is commercial.
It's commercial because
That's why it's a commercial radio. Metro FM, YFM, 5FM, 1 pieces. It's those radio stations that they play strictly. If nothing wrong with that traditional languages or
with money, dog. You know.
With money you can get it.
Now I'm gonna come back to this.
You can get it.
It might sound like a bit sketchy, and but then does Munghana lonene reach out to you guys here in Mpumalanga as much as they reach out to Limpopo artists?
Nah, not really. No. Nah.
They don't.
Nah.
Or maybe I don't understand how you say how you're putting your question. What do you mean? Do they reach out to us? Like
I mean, in terms of prioritizing, like on their radio stations and stuff, when it comes to the time that they give you guys, Is it the same, or maybe they prioritize like, okay, we have too many artists like Limpopo who makes stronger music, we're gonna like give them more airplay. Mpumalanga, they just come for, but
It's
you know,
based in Limpopo, so we
few.
understand them.
But do we have artists in Mpumalanga who are as good enough as the Limpopo artists? That's the question.
So you're giving Limpopo
No,
credit?
no, we're asking.
I'm just. It's a question.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Also,
It's a
I'm
question.
saying you guys must give me the answer to. Are they prioritizing?
You
Limpopo
cannot
or-
just
Limpopo.
prioritize. You cannot just prioritize
The
something
station
that
is
is
in
not
Limpopo,
good.
right?
It's in Limpopo, the
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
But if
First-
something
first
is
to
not
begin
good,
with.
sometimes
Yeah.
you can't prioritize
Yeah.
it. They play General Muska a lot.
Because
They
it's
play.
good,
They
'cause
play
it's-
And it's from around
Tembanyati.
here.
Yeah.
Tembanyati a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
They
It's
play
from around.
Kenais.
Yeah.
They
a
play
lot.
Zyle.
Yeah.
On pieces.
Yeah.
And they're from around here.
And they're from around
Yeah.
here.
So-
But do we have other people who are as good enough as those people?
The quality,
The
what not?
quality of the music. Sometimes yes, maybe ngoma weba ngeyihlanga because yeah, it's there vele.
Yeah.
But they do try.
So Limpopo, you
But-
know,
but
it's
Zyle,
like,
man.
it's a whole lot of you
Limpopo,
niggas.
it's and that's where the radio is. Yeah. So it's like that. Me, I won't say.
So you guys are like, if before you like, you guys are caught in between Ligwalagwala and Ligwalagwala is out here saying,
Yeah.
Sidelining.
Ligwalagwala is-
"Una maswag."
It's not even playing this
Yeah.
one, guys.
Ligwalagwala, they
That's
trying
lost.
to be commercial. I don't
That's
know.
lost.
Is it a commercial radio?
I don't know, to be honest. It's lost.
But yeah, it's cool. It's alright.
Okay.
It's alright.
Mchongolo, it's makwaya. It's a big thing around here. How much does it push you guys, like who in music?
Or like in what manner? In what manner?
Like in terms of promoting your sound, like the art that you guys do. I think Mchongolo kachiniwe, but then even an artist, like I feel like it's a platform that pushes you guys in order to reach to people.
Mchongolo-
This thing is
Mchongolo-
it's all over.
Live.
Kutangwashi, I'm doing an event this Sunday.
Yeah,
Mchongolo.
sure.
So may I dance in Mchongolo also. I was born in that thing. Mchongolo iwakaye.
Yeah.
One pieces.
Yeah.
So tingoma tale Mchongolweni, you can be able to naskota kunteka tingoma tam loko ngisala hip hop ya me,
Yeah.
my hip hop, my type of hip hop.
Yeah.
Ina Mchongolo shika.
I heard that one. One team must
Nabo Changani, like most of the songs that I did Taku TV, when I started blowing up locally,
Yeah.
I blew up in Ngomata Mchongolo no mix and hip hop.
So.
Because my people could relate. You understand? So I'm Mchongolo, as you saying, how much do they push us, or do they play a role?
Yeah, in promoting.
They
you
cannot
guys,
play a role in promoting us because they are not people who I the event that music lo ina yendla ka
You're gonna
wona.
go there and perform. Yeah.
Me loko la promote Mchongolweni, let's say me Zyle, it's like they can do what I do. If you want to promote Mchongolweni, where are you Mchongolo?
Yeah.
Because I'm Mchongolo na chief.
It goes back to saying, if you are in Rome, do what they want.
Do what the Romans do. Me Mchongolweni angakona munhu wakile Mchongolweni wakangazitivi swa ku me mali.
Yeah.
I've seen you dancing and those dance moves.
Kulele Mchongolweni.
Mchongolo.
I've seen it.
Kulele
It's makwaya.
Mchongolweni.
Those who don't know what Mchongolo is, it's a makwaya.
I'm a choir when I'm
Hey, makwaya.
Mchongolo.
Makwaya. It's
No,
not the
it's
same
the same
thing.
thing.
It's not. Two different things.
Makwaya was makwaya, chief.
Makwaya, let's say Mchongolo, it's deep traditional. It goes back.
Yeah, the Nguni shit.
Yeah, it's back.
Where Maputo?
It's the good language.
It's the same thing naleswa maZulu leswa thina
Yeah,
kaso.
say, why are you afraid of it?
Yeah.
Wabona leswa maZulu
No,
basithina
it's not
kaso.
from Maputo.
Naleswa maswati bashiyenhlaka. It's the same thing. It's just that
culture, just branched.
I know phela we are the same people.
Yeah,
Phela
so
where you
just
forget. Matsonga, Machangani, Maswati, hinkwenu we are the same
Mazulu,
people.
yeah,
We are the same people. We just you know split up.
You don't have to care too much.
No, we don't.
So it should not be same.
It's not like
Same Matsonga watakwata ngopfu.
Ani afika Jaws la ufika umuntu.
man, I don't hate them. I know they are our children. Even they are our kids.
Ungangisuzeli.
Awuyithi ingoma leya Penny Penny.
Wasuza.
Penny Penny shabula shiri ivana va yena yamashiyangana.
Yeah.
Vo Khumalo ivana va yena vo Manimani ivana phela kuna Khumalo wa Mzulu kuna Khuma what we say the same people.
And because like when you go back the Soshangana was a man.
Yeah.
So bana lava ku vana va one side. Then the woman was a Tsonga woman. So they are our kids. They are our
There was
no such people as Tsonga then.
Yeah.
Matonga, yeah. Matonga marikona na Mozambique even now.
Even here Bush.
Yeah.
I was writing a certain constitution that is called Mahlangano.
Mahlangano, yeah.
Part of those.
Yeah, if we go very deep into the history, we can say we are one people.
Yeah, we are the same.
We are one people.
So let's come back to this one, Mr. Zyle. Have you ever got to a point where you nearly or you lost deals because you were too honest? Man?
Yeah, dog. Come on, bro. You know, I was like the first nigga up Bush Bakri guy hip hop. Let me say it like that with a loud mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I talk too much.
Yeah.
I talk too much. So there were a lot of people who step back from me. Sometimes sometimes I lost a lot of things because maybe I'm young, I was still young. When I sit down and look at it now, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. When this is a lot of
people need to understand this, that social media things is just social media things. You as an artist, you must have an alter ego. You know, like AKA,
We're so sure that's how he is.
He's a nice person.
Because he's a very nice person. So there are places because of my mouth. And I'm recommending but because of the mouth.
Even now, coming to think of it, you in out there and you now, like I just heard maybe 10 minutes of your time with you, it's a different person altogether.
Yeah,
very humbly, very humble.
Very nice.
You know,
solid.
So where are these places? Where are these places that you didn't get because of your mouth, man?
Bruh, some things I can't say on air.
Yeah.
But there are things that happen. The events for starters.
You were sidelined.
And this is
the
events for starters. You cannot go to Durban and DJ T.
I know. Man.
But here they can come to Bushbuck Ridge and not call you. Even though they know it's not a must, they should call us. I'm not saying it's a must. But I know if you it magatago
it's very demeaning.
Was Zyle wakhuluma ngopfu. In this game, let's not blame people who buy sideline sometimes. In this game it's all about who has what and when.
Fact.
You understand?
I saw there was an event like Korna Musaki.
Yeah.
Were you there?
Where was it?
I
don't even know. You see, I don't even know. You feel me? It is what it is, dog. And I'm not gonna cry about it because I understand. But in today you are here, you are up there.
Reminds me of another thing that we did in Matric.
Today you are up here. Today you are the one who has the funds to do the events. Tomorrow I'm the one who has because
are we good?
So we are back from the ad break.
Yeah, man. We were still on being too honest, and it just brings us to the next segment where are there rap cults around here?
What?
Cults.
Hey, bro, cults are everywhere. What are you saying?
But I've never came across a cult.
Yeah. Around here. Nah. Slim.
I've never.
But then do rap cults guarantee success within the music
industry? Not rap cults. Okay, cults.
What cult
not just really rap music cults. Whether you do any kind of music,
they are not
then
such
being
things
associated
as
with
music cults. They are cults.
Yeah, I'm not saying like me now because now I'm talking to musicians. I'm gonna bring in the rap or hip hop or whatever. But then does being part of a cult guarantee success in the music industry?
I don't understand. Kuna this thing there's an artist who has a cult following.
Yeah.
So I don't understand cult le ubulaka yo.
Which wena or artist who join a certain group in order for your music to excel, to be successful, to get money and stuff.
Groups like what? The Illuminati?
Maybe
something like that.
Shit, yeah.
Maybe we might even have light in Illuminati in South Africa.
I don't really have the knowledge side there, but there are people who join groups or whatever. Maybe
does it guarantee success? Within whatever you're doing?
Sometimes, but not really.
Yeah.
So far,
because there are a lot of cults, but then so if you can look at the niggas, they're just niggas.
Are you sure they're just niggas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe on different aspects of
Yeah. So you're saying being part of a cult doesn't really mean
depending on how big the cult is. So
if the cult is big, then
a cult is a culture.
So like what I'm saying now, there's a South African light cult and your Illuminati, Jay-Z, blah and stuff.
You are talking about ranks now.
I mean the ranks. So there are ranks within the cults.
Yeah, why are you looking at me?
No, I hear you. Maybe I have a different
understanding of
understanding of these things.
Yeah.
Because that's why maybe cult I need to see. I cannot say Jay-Z is part of cult.
Yeah.
He's just.
I'm also just quoting.
It's just
quoting. I'm just quoting.
Yeah, it's just a CEO who has people who follow him and stuff like that. Mara, I don't know of any maybe religious cults or friendship cults.
You were talking about religious cults.
Yeah, I'm talking about religious cult.
Nah, I've never.
Sacrificing certain things within you in order for you to excel.
Sacrificing yourself.
Everywhere, even Kuala Bush score.
Even in like the rap that we have, the rappers that we have around Bush, do we have people who go to that extreme?
Nah, come a rapper, I don't want to lie.
Yeah,
I don't want to lie. But I know there are people who in the music who are where they come from.
They
are
not even ashamed to talk
and stuff
about
like that. Even when you listen to their music,
the
lyrics that they put in, just listen to the artists, what they put in their music.
What they say.
Yeah.
I defend that she look just one and she so it's like that. People we come from different backgrounds.
So still they still continue.
Music, they pass on those type of things.
So in your case, which popular producers and artists have you worked with around Bush? Not necessarily just Bush, but which popular artists and producers have you worked with?
I've worked with I've worked with La Bush. I've worked with the producer that are Bush. That was the popular.
Yeah.
Henny Sonic, Junior Mkari.
Yeah.
It's that guy Stanley, producer like Roman. General Musk. I've worked with all of them. I've worked with the producer that are Bush letting are famous, or the producer like the famous artists. I've worked with all of them. I've worked with Henny C. I've worked with Tembayati. I've been in the studio with General Muska, even though we've not done a song. I've worked with Pencil. We did a song with him. You understand? So I think I've worked with anyone who is up there around here at home. Tembayati, I've worked with him. There's a song on his album, the previous one, that he featured me on.
But from the producers, which one did you enjoy working with the most?
I enjoy working with Sabza and Candy Sonic. So Sabza is the producer who found me as Zyle, who pushed Zyle and grew Zyle. And then I branched out Candy Sonic. And then I really enjoy working with him.
Then when it comes to collaboration, which collaboration did you enjoy the most
I enjoyed, there's this guy, Masheshe, he stays at Velford.
He's your bro.
He's my bro. So I really enjoyed our combination the time it was still alive.
You were more like a duo.
Yeah, we were more like a duo. So
everything you did together.
We did quite some songs. It was not everything, but we did a lot of songs together. So I enjoyed that combination. But I've worked with quite a lot of artists. I've worked with Slim G. I also enjoyed working with Slim G. You understand? Because the energy is always clean,
And
man.
and you've also beefed with Slim.
Yeah, hey, bro, it was, you know, man.
Alright, take me through that, man. Take me through that.
Yeah, man,
What was happening? What was happening for you guys to beef?
Should I answer it or you answer it?
Any of you can answer that
On
one.
my case,
Yeah.
man. Okay, oh, you know Fizz, right?
Yeah,
He's my bro.
Fizz man.
Yeah, Fizz Pop. You know Fizz.
Yeah.
He's my bro.
Yeah.
So there was this time Fizz was like, you know, talking shit about me on the net and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. Now I'm tired of rappers. I'm calling out everyone. I call out everyone.
Yeah, you
Like,
called out
fuck
everyone.
all of y'all.
Yeah, you
called out
And
everyone.
this was the only guy who replied. So we went back and forth. You see, like,
So it was an online beef.
Yeah,
it was an online beef, but then
yeah.
it went to, you know, making records and shit. Yeah.
So you guys ended up making records beefing.
Yeah, but then, you know,
Yeah.
you
It was huge, bro.
It was fun.
It was
Yeah.
huge.
The-
Me na go under me when I was still in that thing. I always thought good people when they start beefs,
Yeah.
it's on a personal level.
Yeah.
Because that's
So
why even the song that I did was very, very, very personal. On this is because I thought this thing was personal.
Yeah.
You understand? I didn't because me Antolobele Kurban Bakalawan attack.
Yeah.
So when he came with that thing, to me it was like
it's one of them.
it's one of those.
Yeah.
And then when we started going back and forth on Facebook, he said a lot of things. He said so. You know what when he said a lot of things, I took from what he was saying a lot of things, and then I used on my records, and then I just flipped it because I'm very good with
you
words.
went after him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming after you, my nigga.
When it was big,
It was big,
And then you went on to do a collab.
yeah.
Is it Clever Nova? Or
No, we just showed the video.
We just shot the video there.
yeah, Clever Nova.
Yeah.
And you know the day when you shot the video there, I was actually in a ride with you from Akon. You were sitting in front of me.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
For real.
Yes, you were.
Shit.
That day you were like in front of me. I could recognize you from far.
This one is that one.
It's going to Clever Nova.
Shout out Clever Nova.
Clever Nova.
What
happened to Clever Nova?
Vince brought us together.
Vince brought us together. He was the guy who was always the mediator. Like he was telling me, like Vince was always, he always big bro.
Big bro shit.
He big broed me because
Tian.
he was that guy who go in and look no guys, Zyle, relax.
This is not personal.
This is not personal.
Yeah.
And I was personal.
Because we knew what we're doing. Like, okay, we're gonna bring up the hype, and the hype was there.
It was there.
The glam side, the flop was people trying to use it to their own advantage, making it be about them. Though it was never about the people.
What happened to Clever
But
Nova?
I enjoyed it.
He doesn't know. Why are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
should
The
ask
music
you
video
about
was
it.
shot there. The music video was shot
Yeah, it
there.
was shot there. Shit happened, dog.
Shit
Glam.
happened.
Yeah.
Shit hit the fan.
Shit done hit the fan.
Shit
dog,
hit the
glam. Yeah, but
fan.
then Clever Nova is still running.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah. Still a
I see
brand there,
Kezna.
yeah.
He launched this cranberry juice and which is big.
Clever Nova.
Yeah.
He's pushing.
We
man.
must come and
Salute.
sponsor us.
Yeah, we're gonna-
Clever
yeah,
Nova. Giving them a shout out.
Yeah.
Salute,
Shout out
salute.
Kezna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salute.
Cherry Muganga, is it your biggest song?
Nah, that's the song that made me. It's not my biggest song.
Yeah.
That's just the song that brought me out to the masses.
Yeah.
But it's not my biggest
What's the
song.
message behind Cherry Muganga? Wow. Like,
You know that song,
yeah.
basically it was speaking about me. But I just made it sound like
It's someone
there was a
else.
guy that I saw.
Oh.
But it was speaking about me because I was in Joburg and then I came back home.
Yeah.
I had money because I was working. When you see some, there were a couple of chicks here and there. Who I started spending on them chicks and shit like that.
Yeah.
You want to see some, and then come tomorrow the chick is gone. You can't even or one. So I took all that and then I made it a song and then it took off.
Yeah. So you kind of like told your story using someone else.
Yeah, I mean, when I make music, most of
Yeah.
the time, I speak about my own experiences. But when I grew up and I knew, okay, the things that I go through,
Yeah.
everyone else goes through.
Yeah.
So when I speak,
Yeah.
I speak in a manner yaku, now as the listener, you feel like that's you
You
saying
can
those
identify
things.
with it.
So nobody noticed, like
Nobody
that
noticed.
This guy is telling about
No.
himself from here.
Nobody noticed because I was talking about me.
So which one was your biggest song? Like, which
My
one
biggest-
is your biggest song?
By far.
By far. Okay, I'll just speak on radio because there's a song I did about it was nominated for Best Afro Pop, Munghana, lonene.
Oh yeah.
So to me,
yeah.
That's the biggest song because it got nominated.
Yeah.
But other people will tell you, not this other song I did there is Changan.
Sure.
It's a hip hop mixed with Mchongolo.
Yeah.
On this is
Yeah.
to most people, that's the biggest song, and that's the song that came after my beef now.
Oh, Slim. Yeah.
So at the height of the beef,
Yeah.
I dropped that song. And it took off.
Yeah.
Tulama Ash everywhere.
Everybody knew
Everyone
about the
knew
song.
that song, and it grew very from there. So most people would say my biggest song is Changan.
Yeah.
Marame, personal. Iliaba Kokwan because it got nominated, and even today it's been playing 3 years.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Remind me about
Back
the
to back.
song ya Ilevi for the Nweba Kokwan Zani mi Kamikate.
Yes, sir.
I do listen to the song as well.
I see. I see. You are deep inside. Man. You're deep inside.
It's outside.
Yeah, he's deep inside. He's dipping inside.
Still dipping.
I'm a Tsonga there.
You're dipping
They're
inside.
inside.
You're dipping
Most people were
inside.
questioning my
Yeah.
Tsonga thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm there.
You're inside.
Okay. So what are your views, man, on the latest movie from around here, Madman and?
Hey, bro, I did not watch that
and the kid?
movie
Yeah.
because I didn't have load shedding. Let me not lie.
Yeah.
So it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
I had a gig. I didn't even attend the gig because I had fever.
Oh.
So I had a fever,
Yeah.
and then I went home and I slept. I knew it was playing at 8, but I couldn't
Like,
get up and go
like
watch
set
it
an alarm.
because I had a fever
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch the movie, but I saw whatever people were saying
previews.
on social media, like jan. Because I'm a good reviewer or analyst. I know how to analyze things, so I can't really go deep into that movie because I didn't watch it.
No.
Did you watch it?
No.
Did you?
Yeah.
I just saw the critics
no.
though. I just saw
Yeah, the critics were, you know, people how they are, man.
Yeah.
People where you come from.
Yeah, people hate your name.
You think is it because of we know because people ne loko wakotiva they're very judgmental.
Exactly.
So we really shouldn't be because of maybe loko someone else outside the Mpumalanga.
You cannot
and
expect
go-
some John Wick production on a
On
local
a
level,
local
because
movie.
somebody tried. Come on,
Somebody
let
tried.
us give them
Mara,
the props.
again,
What the fuck?
I hear people Bagu, we cannot expect, as you say, a John Wick type of thing, but most of the time we shouldn't use that
Yeah.
to
To like give people mediocre.
yeah, like we
as an
should
excuse,
we shouldn't use lack of funds
Yeah.
and lack of what to
Try with whatever
Talent,
that you have.
if you've got talent,
What is
you've
this?
got talent.
Talent is
Try with
there.
whatever that you
Kuna
have
music
to get
video,
the most.
kuna music video lo ngawenza. Wa ungadijeketeni.
I saw that
I
one.
know that.
Zero budget.
Yeah. But
Zero
the music
budget.
video was good.
If anyone can go, most people know that song.
Yeah.
Go to my channel and watch it. Check the storyline.
Yeah.
It's
Check.
there.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can see these people, they took time.
They wanted to
and they
to
sat
to
down
do this thing. Yeah.
and on this is and they thought we need to do this thing proper. On this is so most people because we don't have the funds. They just do
it for
things.
the fuck of it.
Say we lack of funds.
we
I'm
cannot
not saying
promote
that's what
mediocrity,
happened.
yeah.
Come
So we're
men
not
and
sure.
whatever.
Yeah, we're not sure
what
until
happened.
Until we
watch
watch.
it. But then shout out to
them
yeah.
for pushing the flag, man. Push back reach.
Hashtag.
Top.
And you can,
First of its
Yeah.
kind, bro. We
Yeah,
cannot take
yes,
that
the
from
first
away
of
from
its
them,
kind,
yeah.
and I think they are opening the door for a lot of people who are thinking of venturing into that filmmaking and
film
stuff.
production.
Yeah, it's very big, man. I saw they said the movie was watched by like close to 4 million people.
See,
Exactly.
see, shout out.
they've achieved.
Yeah, they have.
Shout out,
They have. And
That's a
another
milestone.
art to judge because munhu loko azayenza art iyenza from their point of view.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where you're not there in that point of
how
view.
you consume it, it's not on them.
Yeah. Hashtag fuck
And maybe you know the
Penisperro,
target
man.
market.
Yeah, you know.
You know that?
Yeah, I saw that
Hashtag
on your
what?
timeline.
Nah.
Hashtag what?
fuck Penisperro.
That's the first ever
That's
video.
the
Penny
what?
Sparrow. Who's Penny Sparrow?
You don't know Penny Sparrow? That white lady who
What? That white lady Penny Sparrow.
yeah, who was at the beach somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the
Two
first
white.
that's the
two
first
whiteish
ever
kind
video
of
that I
like-
posted on my YouTube.
Yeah.
I think
Like she's paid.
6 years ago.
No,
Yeah.
not really pale.
Tell these
Outside.
guys what she said about
Paled
that
inside.
I
Tell
just don't really remember. I think
She
she
said
called
black
us
people are-
monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
Ah,
that.
That lady
fuck it,
who
I'm a
got
proud
all that
monkey.
thing.
Yeah,
I'm a proud monkey.
6 years ago. That was the first.
Oh, I remember.
I wrote a freestyle
Yeah, I was
based on
watching the
that.
freestyle.
I wrote
remember
a
that shit,
freestyle based on
Yeah.
that, and then I was talking about like how black people are called in singing and whatever.
That's a reflection of her.
Yeah.
Who she is.
Yeah, that's what she
What
is.
she feels insecure.
She's the
You
actual
watched that?
monkey.
I watched that. What's your view on Orania, man?
Now, Orania is, I don't hate the Oranians.
Uh-huh.
I really love what they did.
Yeah.
Because they were able to get off the grid. On basis,
And be
and
about
be
themselves.
independent. On basis, we cannot hate Orania because it's in South Africa and they are not living like every other South African. We should learn from them and take whatever they have and maybe try and use it to our own benefit because they were smart enough to start their own thing.
So
and
as
go off the grid.
Lesotho and
Tomorrow
Swaziland, they're
you
inside.
wake up, you hear that the Zulus are using their own currency. What's your?
Ah, fuck
what's your-
them.
They should. You clap.
Clap hands for them. Why should I
We don't
hate?
care about them.
Oh, we don't care about this.
People who are self-reliant, they inspire me.
Yeah.
You don't have to rely on the government for shit.
Yeah.
So people who are off the grid, that's why I want to be off the grid.
You wanna be off the
That's
grid.
why I stopped working. I quit my job.
Yeah.
I think 6 years ago because I wanted to be
Tapped
off
out
the
of the
grid.
matrix.
Sounding like my bro again.
What's
Sounding
your
like
take?
another person who sounds like you on the podcast.
From where
This
you
one
are
is my
now,
bro. He's
from
my
where you
spiritual
started
brother,
now,
you know. Yeah.
right? From where you are, where you started, and where you're going. What should we expect us as fans of you? Because I've been googling you, I've been checking you out, I've been inspired about your work. What should we grace ourselves and thinking we should listen to? Why must we follow you?
I believe if I can say people should expect this and that and that. If I don't meet your expectations, you will be disappointed.
Yeah.
What I can say is that I will keep being Zyle.
Yes.
Zyle is gonna grow. Where I started and where I am today,
Yeah.
it's not the same. When
It's
I
like
started,
the scale,
I had 0 followers.
Yes.
Today I have more than 10,000 followers. So Zyle is growing. He's
Yeah.
gonna reach 1 million followers.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So people can expect growth
Yeah.
from Zyle in all aspects. I'm gonna branch out in everything then.
Yeah.
But I cannot say expect this type of song, expect this because I'm gonna do everything, business, movies,
Yeah.
whatever, books, I'm gonna write books, I'm gonna do everything. So you should just
Everything
expect
art.
anything
Yeah.
at any
So
time.
you're a very versatile somebody.
I'm very versatile.
Innovative.
Artists are like broad.
Very,
right?
very,
That's
very
why we were
versatile.
touching it at the first time. It's a calling. Because
calling.
artists are like,
You've got an advocate there.
Yeah, this is my
He's
bro.
advocating for you.
This is my bro.
So we go back to your latest song with Bongi, Matofo Tofo. Yeah, man. How was it making a
Tofo
song
Tofo.
like that one?
So it came, you know, Sisbong is very talented. Man.
Yeah.
So
Bongi, it's Bongi who? I forgot
Bongi
the surname.
Matlaban.
Matlaban.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I had the concept.
Shout out to her, man.
Shout out to Bongi.
Yeah.
There's this other guy of mine, a friend of mine.
Yeah.
He called me for a song.
So- Yeah.
And then we recorded that song. The name of the song was Mtofo Tof.
Yeah.
Basically that song that I did with Sisbong.
Oh.
So the guy never dropped the song.
Yeah.
And this is-
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, fuck it, that's a very good concept, and it was my concept
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So I was like, nah, let me just take it. And
so he's
Fine.
cool with it.
no, it's cool. He does not have a choice because it's my concept right now.
But then he's cool, like he's nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
Once
We-
you hear him some
had
day,
to.
things, yeah, you
Hey.
know
Yeah,
rappers.
we spoke about it and told him, bruh,
Yeah, I'm
I
pulling
had,
this shit
yeah,
out.
if you need another song, just call me.
Yeah.
I can give you another
And
song.
was like, aight.
Yeah, so I did that song.
Proper
and
shit, yeah.
I knew very good it was gonna be a banger because Sisbong is very talented.
Yeah. It's a
And-
very nice song.
Yeah.
Very nice song.
She's from where, Bongi?
She's from Tulamaha. She was somewhere. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, she's
do
from
not-
here. around
From
the-
here,
No,
around
yeah,
here.
yeah.
She's a gospel artist. right?
Gospel artist.
Oh,
She
she-
won
she's a-
multiple
she's a
awards.
gospel
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah. So I met her through Jubilation. We did a song here, Prayer for Peace. He called me Laga Junior Mkari.
Yeah.
Nabo Gospel Slim, Nabo Temba. Yeah, that's when Vela I met everyone.
Oh, yeah.
So we clicked
Fezekare
Bongi on that day
Yeah.
when we were doing that song here, Prayer for Peace.
Okay.
Because me, I'm a guy who I'm very artistic, so I know how to look artistic or something. Ne? I can tell you how to do it better.
Yeah.
So Sisbongi liked that about me. Good, no,
Yeah.
this boy is very
Creative, yeah.
very creative and stuff like that. So from that day, Vele, we clicked.
Yeah.
No, man, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Man. And when people want to book you, where do they find you?
They can just go to my Facebook. It's Zyle They can WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is on my Facebook.
The details are there.
The details are on my Facebook.
But while you're still there, I was checking you on Facebook. I saw that you also like wrote your full name. Do people know your full name?
Yeah, a lot of people know my full name now. But most people didn't know my full name.
I didn't. I was shocked when I
thought
saw
your name was Tlanganisa.
Yeah, a lot of people know me as Zyle. Even when I was growing up. I worked around as Zyle because I used to play soccer. So it's a name that I got so I just changed it to Zyle.
So it was Z-I-L-E.
Yeah, Z-I-L-E.
Before Y.
Yeah, before the Y. So I just changed it when I grew. I was like, no, let me just make it sound urban.
But on your Facebook, what I saw is that there's your full name inside the brackets.
And there's the old
Zyle.
It's just a
but
reminder.
But it kind of like confused me when I was checking you out. I took time before I could find you, which is which.
That's my personal account.
Oh, that's your personal one.
On my personal account, I have the power to can be naughty. And show you another side of me
outside of the
artist.
So to get you, I had to go to Hlanganyisa Entertainment. And
So and also I've been meaning to ask Doglama how has been the journey of awakening, because we've been talking about this stuff.
Man, it's very, you need to be a student.
You never stop learning.
It's lockdown. I want to lockdown. Lockdown introduced me to a lot of things. When I was going through the YouTube, I started learning about meditations and stuff like that. And it's just a video. It's just one video that gets recommended to you, and you click on it,
and then you're gone.
Once you go through the rabbit hole,
hey bro, hey dog,
you'll be subscribing to shit you and never thinking
you're not even subscribing. It just comes to you.
It just comes, and then it started going. I started doing the meditations, and then I went from one teacher to the next. I thought this one was good.
You must start guru, and then
the next person comes up. I think that one is good. The next person comes up, and they're all talking about the same thing. But it's just that everyone is going to explain it to you in a different way on this. So it's been a journey. Even now, I'm still learning on this. I'm still learning to keep to myself, or to know everything that I need is inside of me. Because during lockdown, we were depressed and shit like that. So when you are depressed in lockdown, you need to find some sort of, or a source it can help you to not be depressed. And that's what meditation is going to help you with.
We used to talk about these things like almost every day.
I used to talk to this guy
about meditation
every day.
So it helps you.
I'm a monk.
You see him every day.
He's a monk. He's a monk. He's a monk. He's a monk.
Get to the office. He's busy praying.
It's very good to. It's just that I don't pray. But
that is also part of praying.
It just depends on however you want to take it.
So it's very good to know how to keep to yourself. And as black people, who are the only people on the planet who don't know about these things. Have you noticed?
It's good to get in touch with your inner.
And we are the ones who are left behind or falling behind, because we are the only people who don't practice this thing. Because Christianity, they cancel that thing, meditation for us by purpose.
But then
the church we do that. We do meditate.
You just remember the thing. But then they don't they don't go in like
they don't
this.
Really go in like that. May have been to church.
Knowing meditation in church, knowing how you should have quiet moments with your Lord, whereby you can just meditate for an hour or 30 minutes without not saying
or even 10 minutes.
Without saying anything.
But I get you. Christianity in large, they don't teach that.
They don't teach that.
Because let me stop saying me. Say large.
Yes, very they don't. Because I've been a church boy. I started singing at church. So I did not know about these things.
Like this and then.
So just to wrap it up, what's next for Zyle?
What's next for Zyle? Everything is next, my dog. Everything is next. Like whatever I find in my vicinity is next. As long as I know it will take me somewhere in life, I'll do it. Whatever I'm able to do, I'm gonna do. The music is not gonna stop.
The music never.
It's never gonna stop. The art, it's not gonna stop. The clothes are not gonna stop, because there are also ideas that come from the head. So each and everything
But
that
everything is an
I'm able to,
imagination.
everything that I'm able to do or think about,
Yeah.
I'm going to implement.
And,
Yeah.
and also there is something that I wrote in I thought of you like, oh, you need to do like this.
Why is it like you're reading my mind? And I'm like, you rap. Kolabonyana.
Yeah,
we've got dog.
we've been.
dog.
Another one, yeah.
We've been, we can do that. You know, I always tell him, go under the time. Sometimes
Yeah, it's not,
he's busy with what he's busy with. Name, I'm delay, and we are from two different worlds. Maybe it
You
will
have to
be
make
easy.
time,
You really have to make time. But
well, we have to do
we're
like
still
this,
here. One hour today we did a podcast on business. So it means if tomorrow we decide let's hit the studio.
Yeah.
We hit the studio.
Don't you fucks don't want to pay for the
anything
studio.
else? I'm
You
good,
fucks
man.
don't want to pay for the studio. You've been promising to pay for this whole thing. These fucks don't want to pay.
So I think we're coming
I'm
to
a dog.
the end of the
Beautiful one.
podcast.
Salute my dog. Salute my
beautiful
dog.
We came to the end of the podcast.
Nice
We're
one.
done,
Thank you for
we're done.
having me,
Shout out.
guys.
Thank you for coming.
I hope I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.